Patron Tuesday, so my patrons have chosen that I will play Factorio. So with this particular playthrough, what we're doing right now is we're continuing our quest to try to beat the game. We're close. I need to still research some stuff and then get some stuff together. I think there's going to be an update coming up pretty quick. It's always a party, yeah. That's actually one thing that reminds me of at PAX South. There was a beam panel, and they were talking about, you know, if you're having a stream and, you know, and 3 people or 4 people or whatever show up for your stream, just keep in mind that, like, that many people would be a really great pizza party. So if you have people watching, you know, if it's not like 300 people or whatever, it's still, you know, still enough people that you could have an awesome pizza party. And really, if you're just playing by yourself and you have pizza, that's also an awesome pizza party. I like pizza. But anyway. Anyway, so that just reminded me of that thing. Which I think actually, Panda Pony Cat, I think you're at the same thing I was talking about. Not mistaken. Okay, so we need to research, so I'm researching some stuff. I need to get a couple more things first. So we have, we can have cheese bread. Yes, that's fine. Yep. If you're not, or if you're more into cheesy bread or in addition, you can have that too. So we're trying to get all the way down here. We need to research a couple things first before we actually get down to the main thing. We also will need, if we don't already have it, I think we might. Let's see, do we already have concrete as a technology? Yes. Okay, so I will need to make concrete. And so I should get those things together. So I need to have it by water. So it's actually, while this research is going, what we can work on first is not being run over. Okay. And then head over to where there's some water. And we can build a little concrete making station. So while we're working on that, if you haven't seen my my tweets about it, there is a oh, there are bad guys here, so we need to not do it right there. Interesting. And there's no. Wait, is this tree in the way? No. Why aren't you doing that thing? I guess this is in the way. Interesting. Oh, this is in the way. Okay. Let's repair this thing. There we go. Now, oops, that didn't quite work. Why isn't that gonna work? Oh, there's a bunch of stuff in the way. What is all this? Okay, let's try again. So we'll get rid of these trees. We'll get this thing operational, because the bugs can come this direction, so we need this to be operational. All right, we'll do this. There we go. Now that should build everything fine. Okay. Where was I? Oh yes. So coming up, not this weekend, but the next weekend, so Easter weekend, there's gonna be board gaming, which I think you guys are already aware of. And then the following week, I have a couple actually late night streams. Wife is gonna be out of town, going to a conference. I'm sure I remember what she was actually going to. Going to a conference that I'm not going to, and so that means that that I can play games. Let's see. I'm trying to also figure out how to adjust this. So I'm gonna make this. Yeah, we do have rail. Good. I'm gonna adjust this so that, because this is the route this way. So I want to make this water's in the way. But I think I can adjust this a little bit to work with this. Let's see. If we go like this. Okay, so it just misses it. So let's back this up. One more. That might be enough. Okay, it is, but we have to take out some of this stuff. No problem. So I right now I currently have scheduled The Witness. I believe it's like a Myst game. I haven't really looked into a whole lot, but which is kind of the point. Yes, exactly. More game time. Yeah, so I'll be doing probably playing that game. I also, let's see, let's give this guy some reinforcements. There we go. So I'm gonna have this be the drop off for the supplies that we'll need. So perhaps we might configure this like a regular production area. So let's take all this out. And I think these are also part of it. We can go to like this. Will that work? No. One more needs to be gone. Actually, I guess I didn't really need... Anyway, that's right. So we'll go like this. And then we will want to get a water pump coming in. I'll have to figure out where exactly to line it all up. Although, to make concrete, I only need 2 resources and then the water. So I should be able to have the pipes coming in the back here. So let's make a pump. We have no iron, I think. So that may be tough. Let's see if we have pumps in our logic system. But yeah, so for now, I've discontinued holy potatoes for now. I got tired of all the reading. And then so discontinue that, and then sort of replaced it, I guess, with the witness. That's my plan. So all these guys are going to come in here, build all these things. We'll see if we are... It looks like there's no warnings here, so I think we actually have all the things we need within the system. So all my drones... Speaking of drones, so I got a new toy. I didn't even intend for that segue. Yeah, there's lots of dialogue, and it's really dumb, I guess, is how I would describe it. So it's like, yeah, it's like hard to figure out what's going on, and then I'm not really good with dialogue anyway in games, like reading dialogue. And it's like the storylines are silly, and then there's like a bunch of Doctor Who references that I don't even watch Doctor Who and everything, so it's not really my thing. So I probably won't necessarily continue it. We'll see. These, seems like this would run into that. How does that work? Oh, right, this thing, sorry. I did it wrong. Doctor Who is great. I'm glad you like it. Alright, this comes out, and then this comes out, like this. And then, I just got this in the mail today. And then this Factorio sounds in the background is a pretty... Yes. Oh, right. I guess you can't really see... But, well, that's right. There's not much to see right now. Okay. So these things come out. Ta-da! And then the battery goes in here. They're all charging right now. And then 2 more propellers go there and 2 more go over here. Here, if I move it like this, there we go. So, and then this little cap comes off. And there's a little camera there. So it flies around. It kills me. Picks up, builds all these things. So we'll see how it works. It's raining right now. And I also live near an airport, and so for me to fly it outside where I live, I think I have to call them every time. So I might not be flying up by where I live. We'll see. But anyway, it's a fun toy, hopefully. But yeah, so you have to put the back ones down first, and then you can put the other ones down. You're working for Amazon. I'd like to place an order. How much extra for a drone delivery? Aha, yes, I understand now. I was confused at first. What are these things? And then I got a bunch of accessories. So if I'm flying it in the house, then I might... Yes, I got a drone. Yes, I got a... I can't see the box because the thing's up. Oh, no. What did I get? What was the thing I purchased? It's a Mavic Pro. Welcome, Pulse. Welcome, Mama Miners. Momo. Okay, so we built all this stuff. So now we want to change all this to be concrete. So empty this out. Change it to be concrete. Rotate them so that the water intake is on that side. No, okay, I was wondering if I can copy and paste that, but I guess you can't copy and paste the rotation. Yeah, so I'll see how it works. It's supposed to be super cool. I saw it on Kitty Plays, she had a vlog from whatchamacallit, the place, Iceland, and she had some really cool like drone flying stuff, and so I was jealous, and so I bought it. My inventory is full. I'm aware. Stop giving it to me then. Okay, let's get rid of some stuff. We don't need these or these. Yes. Yeah, it's definitely a silly item to have. Oh, actually, I do need an output. Oh, I forgot about the output. Okay, so let's put back in. Oh, we could do this. That might work. No, I guess I would put it too far out, but I can make that work. I can just move the outside belt. Oh, okay. Let's go like this. We'll do it. Oh no. Okay. We want these. Hopefully we have some in the system, because now I'm out. We also want to build... this belt can go away. And be replaced by... this belt. The problem with having the drones on me is they keep on stealing my stuff. I'm using that tactic so that they'll build the other stuff and not steal all my items. Oh well. I'm also gonna need pipes, and I don't need those anymore. I need these pipes. Okay, so good. We have that, and we got some of these. Awesome. So I think this should work. And then we can come down here. We can go ahead and try and line this up. Where are the... oh, I walked out of the logical network. We want to... we don't need these anymore. Probably. I'm trying to clean up my inventory a little bit. I'll play around with these things some other time. So what I want to do is beat this playthrough. Take a little bit of a break from Factorio. And then there's going to be an update coming up with some changes. And then I might then come back to play more another time. But I want to try and beat this one before the update comes out. Do you know when this update comes out, Pulse? Oh, the other thing. So I'm not really into console games. But somehow I have to try and learn like how this thing works. So it's like... there's like a lot of buttons on this thing. The most important button is the panic return to home. So when I'm going and like, you know, I feel like I screwed up, I can just hit the button and it's basically restart, I think. And then the thing will fly back to home and everything will be okay. I don't want to break it. I also, yeah, then along with that, so, oh, I just messed up my green screen. Is everything okay? Everything's fine. What's this over here? Oh, it's my microphone. So then I have basically like training wheels. So this is this is stuff that I might put on when I'm inside flying it, but it's to like protect against like, so if I run into something with the blades, like they won't like snap off or break or whatever, because there's these protectors. And then I also have like a landing pad, and then other cool things. Anywhere between 1 second and 100. Okay, all right, sweet. Good, we got pipes. All right, so we want these pipes here coming up. And I probably could just do, because I guess there's no reason why I can't just go the whole way, but that's right. We're going to do it this way. No, we're not. There's no reason to. All right. And then here, we need to take this out and do underground pipe. Boop. And come over here. And put in a water. Another pipe. Water. Yes. Okay. We need to give these guys electricity. Let's do the mediums. Oop, that guy missed. I don't really care. Okay. So that stuff is all in. Everything has power now. Let's rig up. Everything has power. This guy doesn't. Let's give these guys some stuff. So what do we need? We need raw iron ore and bricks, right? Yeah, okay. So the green chips will be replaced with bricks. And then let's come over here. We will name this to be concrete. I'll even spell it right. Matte drop off. And then we want a train that has iron ore pickup. So this is a train that does that. Let's replace, so iron ore pickup 6, and then drop off. Let's actually have, so in between there, let's do concrete matte drop off. So it'll drop off whatever it can, and then if it still has some left over, it will, so let's just jump into there. It will drop it off at the other regular spot. Because that'll, in theory, fill up over here. I also don't need a lot. So let's actually do, and I'm going to pick it up manually. I'm not going to worry about a train. So we can get rid of all this. Get rid of that. We'll put a power line back in. And then this guy's powered. This guy doesn't need that much. I think it's stacks of... I think I need 1,000. I think it's stacks of 100. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so perhaps just the first row. And then, of course, it'll back up onto the belt as well. So there'll be some extra, but I think we'll be okay there. Next, we want to do wrought ore. Oh, in fact, I did that in the wrong order. Right, okay. So then we'll do regular inserters is replaced with wrought ore, iron ore, regular inserters. Oh, and I probably did that wrong. So let me see. I need to make sure that, because I took out one of the extra belts. So these guys are coming in here, coming on this side, coming up that direction, going to the wrong spot. So we actually don't want these here. So don't do that. Please don't do that. Okay, and then we want... So we want this inside belt here, which matches up with this. Oh, there's no path. Interesting. Inside belt comes along here. Oh, I guess it was okay. All right. Never mind. Okay. So we can go back to this, I guess. We'll see. You have no path. Why do you have no path? Is this not... This isn't working for you? Okay. Oh, does it not quite... That doesn't quite work. That's a shame. Okay, let me try again. I'll bring it one sooner. See if we can make that work. Okay, and then you guys come this way. Doesn't look very promising. Okay, we'll start the other way. Okay, good. So I need to be there. Oh, serious? But that's where I have my thing. Okay, fine. We'll move the thing. You hold shift and lay down track. Oh, that's true. Yeah. I remember that now. Let me see if I can make that work. Okay, so I guess I have to go there. What I want is this to line up here. I'm really unhappy about this. All right, new plan. Backup plan. Yay, everything works. And we actually don't need this whole inside track anyway. So we take that out. We don't need this station. We don't need... Shh. Alright. Good. Very good. All right, so we need bricks to be dropped off here. So let's do this. Oop. Go in here. We have brick. Brick, pick up. Good. And then you could do stone, brick, pick up again for a little bit. And then go to concrete. Mat, drop off. Oops. For a little bit. There we go. And I'll just shortcut. I'll make it go there first because I want the stuff to be dropped off. And just in case, what I'll do is also, let's see. So this comes over here. So this is always the back. So we don't need this at all. And I think the other way I'm okay. I think that, I mean, I have some extra redundancy. So this guy comes in here. This is here. And so it comes on the, this part's going to go on over there. So we don't want that. The iron comes over here. Does a split thing. Okay, so this iron's okay. This one we don't want. So we can just take out the ones we know we don't want. This one comes over here and ends up on the outside. So we also don't want this. And then this one comes over here, comes on the inside of that. Also fills this side. But basically, we don't want this to even bother filling up. So anything that's coming this direction, we don't want to happen. Which means that actually all of this is a no-go, so we don't want that. We can take these out. And this. And this. Yeah, I know, I hear you. What don't we want? These. Yeah. I guess we don't need these anymore. You know, I lied. We need those. Don't take them away. I have to rebuild my water. Okay, so the bricks aren't coming through at all. Here, let's do... Darn it. Let's do bricks here. Oh, shift. I'm rusty. Okay, we want the brick guy to come back. Can you please come back? Okay, so these guys don't need to be here. Because I took out that extra line in the back, I don't want them to start putting in resources in stupid spots. So I think this might work. These guys come on the inside here. So this actually could be... This guy could go back to brick, actually. I'll move this back to brick. There. So that'll come in the inside of the belt. And then I believe that if iron ore actually shows up, it didn't last time, then that should work okay. Now I need to work on... oh, that's right. I took this out, but then I can put it back in. Because the train's not going there anymore. Oops. There we go. More water. So, we have plenty of bricks. Excellent. We need to try and convince a train that actually has ore to show up. So perhaps what I will do is here I will also put in a concrete mat drop off. Extra stop. So then I can go here, pick up. Not very long actually. Interesting. And then see if it'll drop it off. I would like to see concrete being produced here before I walk away, just so that I don't get surprised later on when I don't have any. So let's see, what can we get rid of out of our inventory? Not really much. This guy I can probably get rid of. I have plenty of this. I don't need pipes anymore, actually. So we can get rid of all those. Okay, let's go for now. I guess those two. So, come on, train. Let's look at this guy. So he's filling up right now here. And then he's on his way. Choo-choo. And we're, I think, down this way. Or, we're here. We're here, actually. Okay, all right. So here he comes. Please have iron. You don't have any iron. Why? Hold on, let's take a look at the iron iron thing. Why is there no iron here? So this is iron ore pickup 2 and then 3. So let's look at 2. Is 2 empty? Why don't you have any ore? Yes, this is empty. Okay, great. So let's make this train go manual. Maybe this train is iron intolerant. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, this place is empty. So we don't need any of that. I really don't want you to put that stuff in my inventory. Go away. Really? Yeah, I don't want any of that in my inventory. Oh well. So this is a dead train stop. So any trains that are coming here, this train, we don't want it to do that. So instead, let's change this to be iron pickup 6, although that one also seems dead, but we'll try it. Iron ore pickup 6. Ooh, look at all these low numbers. We'll go to 9 instead. Okay. And that's fine. I'm gonna remove that. Let's go ahead and hop in. We want to check out 6. Seems like it might be empty as well. Let's go to 6. Yeah, that seems pretty empty to me. Let's have this go on manual real quick. Let's double check. Yeah, it seems pretty empty to me. Get rid of all these guys. And get rid of this. All this. All this. All that. And then we can repair this intersection. Yeah. Cool. And then, oh, I can't walk through there anymore. And then this guy, and anybody else who comes here. Don't come here anymore. Oh, just this guy. Okay. So you no longer want to come to 6. Instead, you should... oh, I should have taken out the pickup for 4. Oh, well. Instead, let's do iron ore pickup 7. For a bit. Remove 6. We can hop in. Let's remove this. So now that spot no longer exists. Let's try 9 and then see if we will have mats, and then we can go drop off at our concrete. I want to see concrete being made before I move on. And we're still waiting on our research anyway, so... Oh, what's this? Oh, okay. That's fine. Rush hour. Come on, concrete 9. You can do it. This place needs some stuff. A couple more lights in that area. Where is iron ore pickup 9? I guess way up north. Oh, that looks promising. Oh yeah, look at this. I've been stockpiling this one. Holy cow, this one has a lot. Okay, this should work out pretty well. In fact, does this thing... Oh, it does have two trains coming through. Okay. This is a pretty big stockpile, I think, of iron. That's awesome. Looks like we have some combat going up north here. So now we're on our way to concrete, which in theory we'll be producing. We'll see. If you haven't already watched it, on my channel, I have episode 1 of TIS 100. It's pretty sweet. Okay, so did this work out right? Yes. Okay, so those two things are feeding into the inside belt here, which will start producing concrete maybe. Yeah, it looks like these gears are moving, so it's promising. Let's walk over there. I guess it's slow, but that's fine. So then it comes down, comes around there, and it'll go into this chest right here. And it's actually going, into a passive provider chest, so I can request, all the stuff later, and then it'll bring it to me. Cool. Okay. Yeah. So TIS, it's like a programming puzzle game thing. I'm gonna have Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So many trains. I know I have lots of trains. It's pretty sweet. So like each train has its own job. So there's like a train that just holds on to iron sticks, and then it's only dropping it off for lamps, or anywhere else where I might need it. So I could just say that one train that's stockpiling iron lamps, go drop it off. It's kind of, this one was super train heavy. So like that train there is just, I don't know, is that stack inserters maybe? I'm not even sure. Yeah, okay. So now I want to, I have a bunch of red chips, so I think I might want to speed up research. So let's figure out where, so blue science is here, I'm here. Okay, so it's pretty close by. Don't get killed. Let's go drop off some of these red chips I have and see if we can get the science rolling. In my new design, I'm gonna have more ways where I can drive a car around, because walking around is slow. I mean, I think right now I might have an exoskeleton. I don't actually. Here, let's right click on this. I think I made one, didn't I? I thought I made one. I guess I didn't make one. Interesting. I thought I made an exoskeleton. I guess not. Okay. So these guys. So I had to wait till he goes through. I don't want him to kill me. Let's run up here. So if we drop in all these, that'll help out making some blue science. Try and speed up our production. And I do have some of these other ones. I'm short on regular resources. Iron and copper aren't being dropped off to me like they usually would be. Otherwise, I'd make some myself, because I have a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, I guess I just need copper. So maybe I should go find some copper. It's coal. Please don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Why are you're dropping it off to me, you're flying stuff to me? Which means that it's in a logical network. So maybe I should make one of these be a passive provider chest. Or I'm sorry, a requester chest. And that might help. I mean, it's not the way I want it to work. I want everything to move by train. But clearly I'm making them somewhere, and they're available. So maybe this will, all of a sudden, a bunch of things will be dropped off. We'll see. But yeah, so I'm thinking about next time I'm working on this, I want to try to work on more achievements. So these are ones I think I have. Yeah. So some of these other achievements, I don't think that necessarily this playthrough, but I might try to skip or not do some things and then end up getting some achievements. Do achievement runs sometime. We'll see. And it might actually be prioritizing my inventory. So let's do that. I don't know. It might be helping. I'm not sure. Oh yes, more research. Awesome. All right, one more rocket thing to go. Take a while. Okay, what else do we need for the actual thing? We need concrete pipes. We have a bunch of blue processors actually already going. I think we already have some solid fuel around. We'll need I think we'll need some of these probably. Solar panels I have, a lot of things I already have. Oh, what's the low Low density structure. Okay, so I think we'll be okay with, for the most part. I need to, I mean, I might make some factories for some of this stuff, but for the most part, I think we have what we need. The big thing is making enough concrete over time. All right, so they'll slowly bring in more. Why you bring it to me? They'll slowly, in theory, bring this in here. Maybe I should also check on the production for that. What is this? Oh, okay, that's fine. So where am I making red? In a couple spots, actually. Oh, that was too far. So there's some blue chips here. I think I might have an overflow for red chips there, possibly. Red science. Well, another option is I can just hop on a train. So let's go ahead and pop down a train. Hop in. You need to go to red chip pickup until I'm going to tell you to go manually anyway. So he will just bring me there. I don't even know where it is. But it's labeled, and I can just hop on a train, tell him to go there. And I will end up there. I guess it's down to the... Okay, found it. Great. And then you can just manual. I'll hop off. And then let's get rid of some of this coal. Okay. So you need to produce faster. So the delay seems to be plastic. Okay. So ideally you'd bring it all through there, but let's see if we... I mean, I could dump all this in there. That would speed that part up. But I might be able to also see if we have some in the logical network, which I can't really see very well. So let's go ahead and throw in a requester chest and do this. In case there's some in there, we can drain the plastic from the logical network. And then on top of that, I don't need plastic in my inventory. So we'll let this thing, instead of me producing it in my own inventory, I'll let this thing produce it. So that'll make a bunch of chips. I forget how many it needs each. Oh, 5. Okay. So that'll make some more. Doing pretty good. And then that will get our research going, hopefully. We can also check on our blue chips. I think we're fairly close to that, maybe. Where are we right now? We're here. Our blue chip manufacturing is here. Okay, yeah, so just south a little bit. Where am I? Don't get run over. And go. And we're safe. And this way. Oh, I have lots, yeah. So here's... We'll summon these. Let's just remove these. And this. Oop, okay. Too much. Oh, I have a lot. Okay. I can just throw these in the logical network and then get them later, I think. Should be okay. And then... Oop. Okay. And then this is my manufacturing for blue chips. So I'm taking all this oil, breaking it down, doing all this stuff, and getting this stuff out in the end. So here I'm making... This is, I guess, just for explosives. I forget why I wanted that. I think I might actually need explosives for something in the final thing. Or any of these explosives. Maybe not. Is there nothing you need explosives for in the end? I mean, I guess either way, it's already full, so I don't have to worry about that. So this thing probably isn't producing anymore. It might be. It's only being used for... Oh, never mind. I need the same thing for this. Okay. So I need the plastic for making red chips, which I'm turning into blue chips, and then I need this to make this chemical, which I also use for making blue chips. So let's double check to make sure we don't have an overabundance of blue chips. We do. So this will kind of fill it up. And so then that'll kind of stop that. And then when these guys produce too much, I guess they'll just stop producing them. And then then what happens over here? So this is a requester chest for plastic. So your choke point is oil. Yes. Yeah, I did actually. So what I really wanted to do is find another oil spot. But I didn't find any more. So I have an oil spot over here, a little one here, and then a really, really small one here. But yeah, my big choke points. So one thing I can do is, this one's going to eventually stop producing that. And then I kind of want excess, excess plastic to come into a chest. So let's actually change this around a little bit. I will put this here. So a stack inserter goes here. And then we can take this out. Take a filter. I just want kind of a slow one, actually. So then a passive provider chest. So any excess plastic that gets here will go into this chest. And then that means that this one here, I actually don't want this to be a requester chest, because that would then just loop. So we'll take these out. There. So now it's creating plastic, puts it out on here. Once this thing fills up, because this is about to fill up here with saying it has enough blue chips, and then this thing will fill up with red chips, and then that'll clog all that. And then these ones will be available, which then will be picked up and flown to the other base that we were just looking at, to make red chips there that end up on a train going to proper spots. So this whole base here is just for blue chips, and then making excess plastic available to the network as a result. Okay, so now we've looked at that base. Let's go look at the north base for for the other plastic. So we'll go here, give it some fuel, hop in. That's an important step. Sometimes I forget that. We'll do plastic pickup for a little bit and go. So that's kind of middle north. I don't really know why I don't have any copper being brought to me. Oops. It seems like there's copper here, so there's some around. I don't know, whatever. So then here what we have is a small thing making plastics. Or making, yeah, plastics, yeah. But the slowdown is the chemical, because I'm also using it over here. So one thing I can do, let's see if this thing is, so this is also using it up, and this is all for batteries. So let's double check the battery train. So the battery train has 8,000. Let's check to see if, I mean, I guess there's still, and what's this? Oh, this is for making, how many drones do I have? Maybe I should, I only have 1,000. That's a weird number that it would stop at. Is that actually a hard cap for 1,000? Might be. Right now I think we have enough drones, so let's actually stop that part of it. So let's see, where can we, what's the best place to stop the process? We do want, we will want these engines actually available. So this goes here, these come out here. No, it goes in. Where's the out for this? Oh, I've already turned this off. Okay, I've already turned this off. This one I rotated so that it wouldn't take out these engines. So I've already stopped the production of those. I don't know how many I have in the logical network. I feel like not enough. Let me, let's plan ahead a little bit. Because we're going to need advanced engines. We're going to need 200 for that, for the silo. Yeah, okay, so we want 200 advanced engines. So let's find some space to put that in. So this puts it here. This guy was putting stuff in there, although it's no longer... That one's empty, so we can actually take this out. And then instead go like this and put past provider so I can get it later. They stack in probably 50. Where did you just take that? Okay, so we're going to make this a regular chest because I'm not sure where this guy's taking it. Oh, is he just giving it to me? Right, because I'm requesting. Okay, that's fine. So let's see if... I think they stack in 50. We need 200. So that... Let's see if he'll put that in there and leave it there. Okay. So they were just giving it to me. I was worried that they were taking it somewhere else. So now instead of making more drones, we're going to instead just make the fancy engines. And then this one already has a bunch already stocked up. Good. So I guess we'll continue making batteries then. Although I don't need batteries for... I guess we're not... Yeah, we're not using them. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so yeah, plastic is slow here just because I have a lot of things I'm researching. I really hope that the game is paused because I'm standing on a thing. I'm standing on a belt. Okay, and research. Okay, that's not too bad. Right, I'm fine. So there's the plastic train, the battery train. Let's check on the battery train when it comes in. See how full it is. The first car must be pretty full because these ones aren't... are still, you know, this is pretty full. So if I had to guess, this first car here, yeah, it's actually full. Almost all the way. Okay. So what we could do if we want to kind of slow down the battery stuff, because we already have a lot of batteries, is we can do this. We can kind of shorten the thing, and we can go like that. So this one will still empty out into the train. But then this one won't add any more to that, and then it'll kind of back up, which will make these things stop producing, which will make these stop producing, which will make these stop producing, and then the plastic will be able to do better. So let's actually make a bottleneck here with these chests. Because right here I have where you can kind of stockpile a whole lot of these, and we don't really want that. So let's change this so that it's so it's like that, let's say. Oh, that didn't quite work the way I wanted it to. Okay. So I'll still add a buffer, but not that big. There we go. Okay, so we added a little bit of a bottleneck there, so that might increase our plastic production if we have plenty of other stuff going. And our battery train doesn't really need to be that big, but oh well. Alright, what is next? So we're working on the speed. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I should prep. Concrete. Oh, I'm getting a lot of steel. Let's try to double check our steel production. I mean, I have... What is this? Why are these not connected? What is this? There, fixed. What is... How is our steel? Is this our steel over here? This feels like steel. Yeah. Are you producing any steel? Pick up, drop off. Maybe. Yes, okay, you are. Good. Cool. I mean, it's using it all up. So I guess kind of what I want is... I want it to not all disappear all the time. Because I will need 1,000 of it. Right? Where was that? Yeah, I'm going to need 1,000 for this. So I kind of want to be greedy and tell this thing, they stack at probably 100. So I might say this one here, first thing you should do is fill up this guy with a bunch. And then I guess the problem is I want it to be available for the logical network, but if I do that, I'll probably actually pick it up and send it somewhere, which I don't want. So I guess for now I will just make, because it's splitting it up. So this side we can, oh, here's a train with a bunch. Oh no, not with a bunch. I lied. With it a couple. That's not good. This guy needs another light, which I don't have resources for. Oh, I do. I do. So you should have a light here, so the trains can come in still. There. Make this thing stockpile it, not actually put it on the logical network so that it doesn't disappear. And then we should be good. And I'm actually not in the logical network here. Oh, so actually we would be okay, although this this isn't actually logical, because this part of my regular grid doesn't, like, there's no orange in the space because of where the way I wanted to build it. So this will still build, actually. Where's that guy went? Okay. So what else do I want to try and get going? So we have pipes. I think we have plenty of. We're getting the engines. Solid fuel, I think I have plenty of. Lots of blue chips. So low density, once I actually can make that, I'll have to make that stuff. So that's going to be just some, I mean, the plastic will be a pain, but we just sort of optimize that a little bit so that pretty soon I'll be producing more plastic. If I make more radars, I mean, it might be kind of late in the game, but I might be able to make more radars to expand what I can see in the meantime. Let's see what we need for that, wherever it is. Oh, found it. I need, well, green chips, actually. So let's steal some from this place. Because this one has a couple of green chips. So we can make a bunch of these. Sure, we'll make those. And then we can put them all down, and I think the way that'll work is it'll expand what I can see a little more. So I'll have an idea how far away the plastic or the oil would be if we wanted to expand, and then decide if that's what, you know, if it's reasonable or not. If I did it, I might have to expand without drones, because if I make like a beeline to it, my drones will be stupid and fly over the wrong spots. So I might have to actually, I could build it with the drones in my inventory and not bring over the logical network as far. Which could work. Let's build some. Does it matter where I place them, Pulse? Like if I just build a whole bunch in here, will that still work for like generally increasing my thing, or is it relative to where these are placed? Chat's reconnect. I built some in here. This will be my little radar station. All right, we are out. Okay, use them all up. Okay, cool. Oh, it's relative. Okay. All right, well then let's do this. So let's see, which way do we want to go? Let's try. try this way. A lot of coal. Alright, which way are you going? Okay. Red science. Oh, what's this? While we're here, whatever station this is, let's tear it down. You are a copper or pickup 5. Okay. Copper or pickup 5. Very well. Very good. This guy is running low, but still functional. But we can clean it up a little bit. Yeah, I know. My inventory's full. Let's get rid of these. And we'll get rid of these. And these. All these belts. Oh, that isn't quite what I wanted. I wanted you to send them away. Okay. So, yeah, we're still producing, we're still getting some ore from here, but not very much. This one's almost tapped out. Okay, that's good. Anyway, where were we? Let's head on over here. Make a radar station towards the side. Please don't kill me. We have a couple laser turrets over there. Alright. Let's research. Let's radar on this side. Oops. And I think we had, yeah, 3 more. We can fit them. There we go. Okay, now we're now we're radaring. So these guys, next scan is coming up. Yes. Reveal everything. Reveal all the secrets. I don't think you need quite that many in one spot. Okay. You're probably right. I mean, it's working. But you're right. Probably right. So I guess, yeah, while we're waiting for science and revealing the map. Oh, I can't go around these guys. Dude. What are you trying to do? That's rude. It's like they're trying to build what's already there. So no oil yet. Yeah, I guess we can spread them out. Let's go to the north side, place them down. Why are you bringing me plastic? Oh, I still want plastic. We don't want that. Oh yeah, look at this. This is working well. Well, I guess it helps. Yeah, that's right. I'll put some up north. Okay, we'll place some up here in this area. Give this guy some power. Okay, what do we have to play with? Is it still expanding this? We'll find out. Yeah, I guess this is, yeah, it's still expanding. That's cool, because I place them all down at the same time. Like their amount that they show is like the same amount. At the same time, rather. Something behind, oh, it's my, I was like, what's behind me? But I realized it's the, this battery. Right here. Anyway. So iron ore, so it looks like that one's still functional. That's good. The hard part's like keeping up with, I build these bases and stuff where I pull up the resources, but then it's hard to keep track of like when they run out. What's this? Oh, I ran out. But it looks like this one is still producing, I think. Oh, this is, so this thing here, this is my iron ore stockpile. So the iron ore gets dropped off here, or copper ore, and then gets picked up from one train. Yeah, there's this battery behind me. And then over here, this is my big stockpile of copper. Not copper, I've totally switched these two terms. Big stockpile of iron. Why are you stopped? Yeah, so one downside, if this thing isn't set up right. So this train is supposedly blocking this train. Yeah. Sometimes trains are stupid. But it's because I'm missing a couple vital things. So let's build some of these. So there should be a thing here, and then up here. And that breaks this thing apart. So now it's all fine. Why are you stopping here? Wait a second. Come here. Hey, you, stop. Iron ore pickup 9. Copper ore pickup 7. Yeah, okay. I messed this up earlier in the stream. This should be iron ore pickup, or yeah, pickup. I don't know. We can do 9. Not this. Okay. Pick it up. Drop it off if I have some. Okay, we're good. So you should go. Except now this train. So this train is carrying the wrong stuff. This is supposed to be an iron train. So now we want to add in copper ore drop off to actually until you're empty. Inventory empty. Delete that. Go. And I'm going to supervise you. Once you're actually empty, I'll remove that extra thing because this is supposed to be an iron train, and I accidentally sent it to ore pickup or copper. Oops. So he'll come here. Interesting. That's not really what I meant to do. I mean, this will work, but that's not what I intended. I was going to send him to the stockpile, but this will work. So empty out all the way. Okay. And then we will edit your thing, remove any reference to copper. And now you actually want you to go pick up more iron ore. And then proceed to the concrete. And I don't know if I can hop out while you're in motion, so I'll wait till you stop. Okay. Go ahead and hop out. Let's double check to make sure these. I'm curious how much these actually are holding right now. Okay, yeah, these are all full. So I have a lot of stuff stockpiled here. Cool. All right, let's check our map. So there is some more oil. Oh, there's more oil on both those two spots. So I can decide if it's taking too long. I could try to expand this way without using the regular logic network. Try and go over and build a little base there. Possibly. Or just wait it out. One of the two. But that'll be the end of the stream.